Top 8 Best Games Available on Oculus Quest 2. Leader in the VR market, the Oculus Quest 2 headset allows you to enjoy unique gaming experiences. Discover the top 8 games to test on the Oculus. When we talk about VR headsets, many players think of PlayStation VR, the headset designed by Sony for its home consoles. But an even more iconic name comes to mind: the Oculus. Song in the Smoke. A critically acclaimed survival game, Song in the Smoke puts you in the shoes of a hunter lost in the wilderness. Quite immersive and tinged with a dreamlike universe, the game plunges you directly into the middle of the forest. Thanks to VR, make fire, make your own weapons, collect resources and transform them into food or medicine. With its atypical atmosphere and wild creatures, Song in the Smoke will awaken your hunting instincts. After the Fall. Taking place in a post-apocalyptic universe, After the Fall is more intended for experienced players because it combines action, adventure, FPS and above all zombies. In the middle of a world in ruins and invaded by zombies, your objective will be to survive and keep all the members of your team alive. One of the great things about After the Fall is that it's a cooperative VR game. If you like post-apocalyptic atmosphere and co-op games, After the Fall is for you. Half-Life: ALYX. Signing the return of the Half-Life saga, ALYX is the franchise's first VR game. Taking place between the first and the second game, it slips you into the skin of ALYX. Your mission will be to eliminate the cartel, a group of aliens who have taken over the planet. Very immersive, well-made and offering an adventure as gripping as it is frightening, Half-Life ALYX is a must for fans of the saga, but also a very good VR title. The game offers the possibility of interacting with all the elements of the decor, while including elements of reflection and dynamic combat. The Walking Dead, Saints and Amp. Sinners. One of the many games derived from the comics and the eponymous series, The Walking Dead, Saints and Amp. Sinners won over players with its style very close to the comics. Offering an open-world adventure, it is above all a game of choice where each action has consequences. To provide the most immersive experience possible, the game includes interesting gameplay choices like weapon weight management, hunger, and disease. Be careful though because the game only has French subtitles. Moss. An enchanting tale taking place in a fantastic universe, Moss is a perfect game to introduce VR to the youngest. Playable from 7 years old, the game invites us to follow the epic of Quill, an adventurous little mouse. In turn, the player embodies Quill in the exploration and combat phases, but also the reader, represented in the game by a magic sphere. Playing more on the reflection and puzzle side, you will have to play the role of the sphere and help Quill to overcome certain obstacles or locate certain key elements. If it is available on PC and Oculus Quest, Moss has also made a remarkable exit on PS4 to the point of having a sequel, Moss Book 2, released in 2022. Superhot VR. VR version of the eponymous hit, Superhot VR is an independent FPS that has a unique feature. As in a classic FPS, the goal of the game is to eliminate all the enemies on the screen and survive as long as possible. However, time only advances when you move. Giving pride of place to analysis of the environment, dodging and reactivity, Superhot VR gives you the opportunity to evolve in an original universe while fighting with your fists, knives or pistols. Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a must-have for rhythm game lovers. One of the first big VR hits, the game uses the principle of Dance Dance Revolution. The object of the game is to complete a song by rhythmically slicing small colored cubes that rush towards you with lightsabers. If the atmosphere of the game is very minimalist and a bit futuristic, Beat Saber is very complete and accessible to everyone. It offers a tutorial to learn all the basic moves and includes many game modes and difficulties. The Room VR. A Dark Matter. Another very good game to discover VR. The Room is an adventure combining virtual reality, a puzzle game and an escape game. The game takes you back to 1908 at the British Institute of Archaeology. Following the disappearance of an archaeologist, you are responsible for carrying out the investigation and finding her. Oscillating between a horror game and a game full of puzzles, VR reinforces the immersion and the escape game side of the title. Manipulate all kinds of gadgets and immerse yourself in a thrilling epic set against the backdrop of the Egyptian curse.